Okay, so today, okay, I need your attention. Okay, so today we're going to start with the coordinate plane, okay? The coordinate grid. All right, I'm going to do a little bit right here. I want you to look. A coordinate grid usually looks like this, okay? Everybody see that? There are usually they name this one 1, they name this one in 2, and they use Roman numerals to name them. And this is 4, okay? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there are 4 grids on the coordinate plane, okay? In 5th grade, we only talk about the first plane, the first grid, okay? So they're all positive numbers in 5th grade. So will be known. But knowing when you look at this coordinate plane right here, the grid of it, see these arrows? What do you notice about the arrows going vertically and horizontally? These arrows going vertically and horizontally. What do you notice? Tell your partner, what do you notice about them? Okay, what do you notice? Jackson, what do you notice about these arrows? Okay, the arrows. What do you notice about these arrows? On the horizontal line right here, and the vertical line. What do you notice about those arrows? Leanna? They're the same?
She's saying that they're like even.
Okay. What else do we notice? Stetson? Okay, they intersect. Good. What do these arrows at the end of these lines mean? What does a line that has an arrow mean? Okay, it keeps what? It keeps going forever. So the coordinate plane keeps going forever. We're just choosing to zero in on certain numbers of that plane, okay? All right, so on your paper, you're going to label some of these things. Right here, this line that goes up and down, that goes vertical, it is known as does anybody know what that vertical line is known as? Ariel. The what? Okay, this line, oh, come on, right. This line right here is known as the y-axis. Okay, everybody write that in so you know that that line is the y-axis. And then the line that goes horizontally is the x-axis. What do you notice about the y-axis or the x-axis and the y-axis? What do you notice about them? Somebody named something that happened. They noticed they did what? They intersect at a what degree? 90 degree angle. Okay, so they intersect at a 90 degree angle. And right here is the intersection point. And that intersection point is known, does anybody know what that is known as?
What?
Okay, make sure everybody's labeling their paper. Heads up, pencils in your hand. This is known as the origin. Okay, O-R-I-G-I-N. That's the origin, and the place of origin is 0 on the x and 0 on the y. So it's 0, 0, okay? We'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But where they intersect is known as the origin. Everybody say that, ready? Origin. So the intersection and the place that we measured is known as 0, 0. Those are its coordinates. Okay? Okay. So we have the y-axis, we have the x-axis, and where they intersect is known as the everybody? Origin. Okay? All right, we're going to talk a little bit about how do we locate points on our coordinate plane. So right here, these are our coordinates. Okay? And always, always, the x is labeled first and the y is second. Is everybody on this front page? Lorenzo and Wyatt, are you guys on the first page? I hope so, because you're going to have a quiz over these vocabularies tomorrow. Okay? So I need you listening on the first page since this is brand new material. Okay? All right. So on the x-axis, Wyatt, what does this 7 mean on this coordinate? What do you think this 7 means?
It's on this side of the diagram.
It means I'm going to count over along the x-axis how many spots? 7. Okay? So I'm going to count over to the right along the x-axis 7 spots. Then what does the y mean? What does this y mean? I'm going to go what? Up. I'm going horizontal. I'm going along the y-axis how many times? 3. So where they intersect, I go up 3, is what letter? F. Okay, so what point is located at point 1, 4? So how far am I going to travel? Who said A? Raise your hand. Okay, let's see if you're right. How far am I going to travel along the x-axis? How many am I going to travel along the x-axis? 1. So I'm going to come to this 1. How many am I going to go up along the y-axis? 4. So what letter is it? Is it A? How far am I traveling along the x-axis? David, how far am I traveling along the x-axis? Okay, I need everyone quiet, please. Shh. If I'm not doing them in order and understanding what comes first and what comes second, well, I end up on the wrong place. So is it really important to do the x first and then the y?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm traveling along the x-axis. Everybody with your finger, trace your x-axis. And it should look like this. So the very first point, I'm traveling along this axis. Okay, so what's my first point? 1. I'm traveling to 1. Did I just do my first one? Okay, my next one, I'm traveling up the y-axis. How many am I going up? 4. We go to B. Okay? Okay, so this is B. All right, good. Okay. What is the x coordinate at point E?
2.
Okay, so first of all, when we're writing a coordinate, we do a parenthesis. Everybody write their parenthesis. Oh, what is, sorry, it's not asking me to write the whole coordinate. It's just asking me to say, what is the x coordinate of point E? Okay, let's find that first. What's the x coordinates of E? We're going how many over? 2. Sorry, you guys, I thought we were writing the whole thing. What is the y coordinate of C? 8. We're going up 8. What are the coordinates of point A? So that's where I do my parentheses.
4.1.
Okay, how far did I travel?
4.
4. And then I put a what? A comma. It's important you put a comma. If when you take the test you do not put a comma, is it going to be correct? No. Comma, and then how far am I traveling up the y? 1 parenthesis. Okay, that's how it should be written. What are the coordinates of D? So how far am I traveling? 9. And then how far up? 2. Okay. Now we're going to plot one on the grid. We're going to plot G7. So we're going to go over, we're going to plot 5, 7, sorry. Ugh. 5, 7. So how far do I go over? 5. And how far do I go up? 7. And it's going to be where? Right there. And what are we supposed to name it?
G.
G. Thumbs up when you have that written. Okay, plot H, which is 0, 8. Okay, how far am I going to go over? 0. How far am I going to go up? 8. So I'm plotting right here, and what am I going to name that? H. Okay. Partner practice now. If you've gone ahead and you've left your partner behind and I don't want them copying your paper, I want you to talk about each one with your partner, okay? Go through it and talk about each one with your partner. And then I'm going to show the answers. If you're watching this on video, pause the video and do this partner practice. And then and then put it back on and check your answers. And I'm going to show the answers right here. So here's the answers for the first part. You can pause it and check it. And here's the answers for the second part. You can pause it and check it.